let's just jump right in. Welcome to this interactive explainer. Today, we are absolutely not just going to passively read through a story together. Instead, we're going to actively test your memory and your comprehension on the super charming tale of Leo the Lion and his forest friends. So, are you ready to test your memory with the Forest Friends quiz? Let's see how closely you can actually recall the facts from our source text. We're playing a fun little game of active recall here, so if you pride yourself on picking up the finer details, well, you're going to love this.
All right, part 1, the Forest Storm Story. Let's set the stage.
We're starting out peacefully in this lush, green forest ruled by Leo the Lion. But then, out of nowhere, a massive storm hits, and it hits hard. A giant tree falls, and suddenly, a little rabbit, a monkey, and a deer are trapped right near the wreckage. Boom! The stakes are instantly established.
Moving on to part 2, quiz question 1, focusing on Leo's action.
Here is your very first question. How exactly did Leo the Lion help the trapped animals? Search your memory for a second. What was Leo's specific, immediate reaction when he heard those 3 animals crying out for help over the roaring wind of the storm?
Take a second. Lock that answer in your head. Did he, call for backup? Did he just try to find a way around the tree? Got it?
Okay, so the crucial takeaway here is that Leo absolutely did not just listen and wait around. He took immediate physical action. He heard their cries, bolted directly to them, and used his massive King of the Jungle strength to literally push that heavy tree right out of the way.
All right, let's keep the momentum going with part 3, quiz question 2, all about teamwork.
Here's question number 2. How did the monkey and the deer work together during the rescue? Because, remember, it wasn't just Leo doing all the heavy lifting here. Do you recall the specific, completely distinct roles the monkey and the deer played to make sure everyone got out safely?
Think about it for a second. Lock those answers in. How exactly did these two pitch in? Look at how perfectly their actions complemented one another. The monkey used its agility to physically pull the little rabbit to safety. Meanwhile, the deer used its sure-footedness to help everyone navigate across a super treacherous, muddy path. They weren't just copying Leo. Each animal brought their own unique skills to the table.
And I love this part. After the escape, the animals obviously thanked Leo for his crazy display of strength. But Leo? He just smiled and dropped this exact quote. "We all helped each other." Just like that, he shifted the credit right off himself and placed it squarely on the group's collective effort. Talk about a real leader, right?
That brings us beautifully into part 4, quiz question 3, focusing on the moral.
Here is your third and final question. What was the ultimate lesson the animals learned that day? Try to think deeply about the overarching moral of this story. What actually makes everyone stronger when they're facing a crisis?
Final answer time. Got that moral locked in? Let's see if you nailed it.
The text literally spells it out like this: helping others and working together can solve any problem, which honestly is the textbook definition of teamwork. It wasn't just brute strength that saved the day, it was the coordinated combined effort of the lion, the monkey, and the deer acting as the ultimate problem-solving machine. And building off that, from that day forward, these forest friends came to a pretty profound realization. They figured out that teamwork and kindness were their true sources of power. Those two things, working hand in hand, are exactly what make everyone in the community stronger.
Finally, let's wrap things up with part 5, why teamwork matters.
I want to leave you with this final thought to kind of spark your curiosity. Ask yourself, what is a problem in your life right now that teamwork could solve today? I mean, just like that fallen tree or the muddy path, we all face sudden obstacles, right? So how can you apply the lesson of Leo, the monkey, and the deer, pooling different strengths, communicating, showing a little kindness to overcome your own daily challenges? Take a look around. Who's in your forest, and how can you all work together? Think about it.